Are your legs feeling weaker than before? Do you struggle to walk, stand, or climb stairs like you used to? What if I told you your diet could be the real reason why your legs feel tired, stiff, or even painful? Most people assume that muscle weakness and joint discomfort are just part of aging, but certain everyday foods can actually speed up this process, weakening your legs, draining your energy, and making movement more difficult. The good news is you can take control of your leg health just by making the right food choices. In this video, I'll reveal 5 common foods that could be secretly making your legs weaker. These foods can interfere with muscle function, cause inflammation, and even rob your bones of essential nutrients. But don't worry, I'll also show you the best foods to eat instead to keep your legs strong, stable, and pain-free. Even cutting out just one of these foods can make a huge difference in how your legs feel. So stick with me until the end, because the last food on this list is one that most people eat every single day without realizing the harm it's doing. Let's get started. Why does diet affect leg strength? Most people assume that weak legs are just a natural part of aging. But here's the truth. What you eat plays a major role in how strong, stable, and pain-free your legs feel. Certain foods can either support your muscles and bones or slowly break them down without you even realizing it. There are 3 key ways your diet affects your leg strength. Inflammation. Some foods trigger chronic inflammation, making your joints stiff and your muscles weaker over time. Nutrient absorption. If your body isn't absorbing enough key minerals like calcium, magnesium, and potassium, your muscles won't function properly and your bones become fragile. Blood circulation. Poor circulation means your legs aren't getting enough oxygen and nutrients, leading to fatigue, heaviness, and even pain. A study from Harvard found that certain foods can accelerate muscle loss by up to 30%, making it harder to walk, stand, or climb stairs as you age. So, what are these foods that could be silently draining your leg strength? Let's start with number 5. Worst food number 5. Artificial sweeteners. Are artificial sweeteners weakening your legs? Many people believe artificial sweeteners are a healthier alternative to sugar. But research shows that consuming these sugar substitutes can interfere with muscle function, bone health, and nerve communication, all of which are crucial for mobility and leg strength. If you've been struggling with cramps, stiffness, or overall weakness in your legs, your daily diet could be the culprit. How artificial sweeteners harm your legs. They block calcium absorption, weakening your bones. Calcium is essential for maintaining strong bones and muscle contractions. But artificial sweeteners like aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose have been shown to interfere with calcium absorption. This means your bones don't get the nutrients they need, leading to weaker legs, brittle bones, and a higher risk of falls. A 2020 study from Frontiers in Endocrinology found that artificial sweeteners disrupt gut microbiota, which plays a key role in calcium absorption. Less calcium leads to weaker bones and weaker legs. They disrupt muscle and nerve communication. Your muscles need strong nerve signals to contract and move properly, but studies show artificial sweeteners can affect neurotransmitters, leading to poor muscle coordination, slower reaction times, and more frequent cramps. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who regularly consumed artificial sweeteners had a 20% higher risk of muscle weakness and balance issues. This means a greater likelihood of tripping, struggling with stairs, or experiencing leg fatigue even after short walks. They increase inflammation and joint stiffness. Inflammation is one of the leading causes of joint pain and muscle stiffness. While sugar is known to increase inflammation, artificial sweeteners can be just as bad, if not worse. They disrupt gut bacteria, which in turn triggers chronic inflammation throughout the body, affecting joints, muscles, and circulation. Over time, this can make your legs feel heavier, tighter, and harder to move. What should you eat instead? If you want to keep your legs strong and mobile, Swap out artificial sweeteners for natural alternatives that won't harm your bones, muscles, or nerves. Stevia, honey, or monk fruit. Natural options that provide sweetness without the negative side effects. Dark chocolate. 70% cacao or higher. A great way to satisfy sugar cravings while providing magnesium and antioxidants that support muscle relaxation. Fresh fruit. Berries, apples, and oranges offer natural sweetness while supplying vitamins that strengthen leg muscles and bones. Real life example. Susan's transformation. Susan, 68, had been using artificial sweeteners in her coffee and tea for over 10 years. She often woke up with stiff legs, frequent cramps, and overall weakness. After switching to honey and fresh fruit for sweetness, she noticed a huge difference in just a few weeks. Less stiffness, more energy, and stronger legs. Takeaway: artificial sweeteners might be small, but their impact is big. If you've been struggling with leg weakness, cutting out artificial sweeteners could be the key to stronger muscles, better balance, and more mobility. Ready to find out another everyday food that's secretly draining your leg strength? Let's move on to the next one. Worst food number 4. Is fried food making your legs weaker? Fried chicken, crispy fries, and golden onion rings. Delicious, right? But here's the bad news. Regularly eating fried foods can secretly weaken your legs by increasing inflammation, blocking circulation, and damaging your muscles. If you've been dealing with stiffness, leg fatigue, or slower recovery after walking or standing, your fried food habit might be the problem. How fried foods harm your leg strength. They trigger chronic inflammation, making muscles and joints stiff. Fried foods are cooked in hydrogenated oils that are loaded with trans fats. These unhealthy fats promote chronic inflammation, which damages muscle fibers, stiffens joints, and slows down muscle recovery. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consume fried foods regularly have a 30% higher risk of arthritis and muscle deterioration. That means every bite of deep fried food could be speeding up joint pain and muscle weakness. They reduce blood circulation, making legs feel heavy and numb. Good circulation is essential for keeping leg muscles strong and pain-free. But fried foods increase bad cholesterol and LDL and clog arteries, reducing blood flow to your legs. Over time, this can cause numbness, tingling, or that heavy, sluggish feeling in your legs, especially at the end of the day. Poor circulation also means your muscles aren't getting enough oxygen, making cramps and fatigue even worse. They drain your body of essential nutrients. Fried foods deplete vitamin E, magnesium, and omega-3s, all of which are essential for keeping muscles flexible and preventing cramps. Without these nutrients, your legs are more likely to feel tight, stiff, and slow to recover after activity. What should you eat instead? You don't have to give up crispy, flavorful foods entirely. The key is choosing healthier cooking methods that don't destroy your muscle and joint health. Baking or air frying. Still crispy, but without harmful oils. Grilling or steaming. Preserves nutrients and promotes better digestion. Healthy oils. Cook with extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil, which support heart health and reduce inflammation instead of increasing it. If you love fries, try baking sweet potato fries with a little olive oil instead. You'll still get the crispy texture, but without the inflammation that comes from deep frying. Real life example. Mark's story. Mark, 72, loved fried food, eating it multiple times a week. But over time, he noticed his legs feeling stiffer and more painful, especially after long walks. His doctor recommended cutting out fried foods and switching to baked and grilled meals instead. Within a month, he felt a huge difference. Less stiffness, better circulation, and more strength in his legs. Takeaway: small changes, big results. Fried foods may taste great, but they silently drain your leg strength over time. By switching to baking, grilling, or using healthier oils, you can keep your legs strong, mobile, and pain-free. Now, let's move on to the next food that could be secretly making your legs weaker. Worst food number 3, refined grains. Could your daily bread be weakening your legs? White bread, white rice, and regular pasta are common staples, but did you know they could be draining your leg strength? These refined grains may taste comforting, but they lack essential nutrients, spike blood sugar, and leave you feeling sluggish, making it harder for your legs to stay strong and energized. If you often feel weak, tired, or struggle with muscle fatigue, your diet might be to blame. How refined grains harm your leg strength? They lack fiber and essential minerals, leading to muscle fatigue. Refined grains lose most of their fiber, vitamins, and minerals during processing. That means they don't provide the steady energy your leg muscles need to function properly. Without enough fiber, magnesium, and B vitamins, your legs may feel tired, stiff, and slow to recover after activity. A study from the Journal of Nutrition found that people who consume high amounts of refined grains have a 25% greater risk of muscle weakness compared to those who eat whole grains. They spike blood sugar, causing energy crashes. Refined grains digest quickly, flooding your bloodstream with sugar and causing a spike in blood glucose levels. But what goes up must come down. This rapid rise and crash leaves you feeling drained, weak, and unsteady. For seniors, maintaining stable blood sugar is crucial for energy, mobility, and muscle function. When your body experiences frequent sugar crashes, your legs may feel heavier, more fatigued, and even prone to cramps. They contribute to inflammation, making joints stiff. Refined grains have been linked to increased inflammation in the body. This can lead to joint stiffness, slower muscle recovery, and greater discomfort in your legs, especially if you already deal with arthritis or circulation issues. What should you eat instead? You don't have to give up grains completely, just choose the right ones that support muscle strength and endurance. Brown rice, packed with fiber and B vitamins for sustained energy. Quinoa, a complete protein that helps muscles recover. Oats, supports heart health and provides steady energy throughout the day. Whole wheat bread and pasta, keeps blood sugar stable and prevents energy crashes. These slow digesting carbs provide long-lasting fuel for your legs, helping them stay strong, stable, and less prone to fatigue. Real-life example. Sarah's story. Sarah, 68, used to eat white bread and pasta daily. Over time, she noticed her legs felt weaker and more sluggish. After switching to whole grains like quinoa, oats, and whole wheat bread, she felt more energized and noticed fewer muscle cramps. Takeaway. Simple swaps for stronger legs. Refined grains might be convenient, but they offer little nutritional value and can weaken your muscles over time. By switching to fiber-rich whole grains, you can fuel your legs properly, maintain steady energy, and feel stronger throughout the day. Up next, the next food that could be secretly making your legs weaker. Worst food number 2, sugary drinks. Could your favorite beverage be weakening your legs? Do you drink soda, sweetened iced tea, or fruit juice with added sugar? These drinks might seem refreshing, but they could be silently draining your leg strength. Sugary beverages can lead to chronic inflammation, weakened bones, and muscle fatigue, making it harder for you to stay active and mobile. If your legs often feel weak, stiff, or prone to cramps, your daily drink choices could be making things worse. How sugary drinks harm your leg strength. They increase inflammation, making muscles and joints weaker. Sugary drinks cause spikes in blood sugar, triggering an inflammatory response in the body. Over time, this chronic inflammation weakens muscle function, stiffens joints, and slows recovery, leading to sluggish, aching legs. A study from the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that people who drink more than one sugary beverage per day have 26% lower bone density compared to those who avoid them. They block calcium and magnesium absorption, leading to cramps and weak bones. Your legs need calcium and magnesium to maintain strong bones and relaxed muscles, but excess sugar interferes with how your body absorbs these critical minerals, increasing the risk of muscle cramps and spasms, weak, brittle bones, slower muscle recovery after movement. For seniors, bone loss and muscle weakness can lead to falls, fractures, and reduced mobility over time. They dehydrate your muscles, making leg pain worse. Sugary drinks, especially sodas and fruit juices, cause rapid fluid loss, leaving your muscles more prone to tightness, stiffness, and fatigue. When muscles are dehydrated, they can't contract and relax properly, leading to more frequent leg cramps. What should you drink instead? The best way to protect your muscles and bones is to replace sugary drinks with nutrient-rich alternatives that hydrate and nourish your body. Water. The best way to stay hydrated and keep your muscles functioning properly. Herbal teas, ginger, chamomile, turmeric. Reduce inflammation and support circulation. Nutrient-rich smoothies. Blend bananas, spinach, and Greek yogurt for a natural source of magnesium, calcium, and potassium, all essential for strong legs. By making these simple swaps, you can improve hydration, reduce inflammation, and keep your legs strong and pain-free. Real-life example, Mark's story. Mark, 72, used to drink 2 sodas a day, thinking it gave him energy. But over time, his legs felt weaker, and he experienced more frequent cramps. After replacing soda with water and homemade smoothies, he felt more energized and noticed fewer muscle aches. Takeaway: small changes, big results. Sugary drinks might be tempting, but they weaken muscles, lower bone density, and increase leg pain. By switching to water, herbal teas, or nutrient-packed smoothies, you'll hydrate your body, strengthen your bones, and feel more stable on your feet. Up next, the number one worst food that could be making your legs weaker every single day. Worst food number 1, processed meats. Could your favorite deli meats be weakening your legs? Bacon, hot dogs, sausages, and deli meats may be convenient and tasty, but they could be one of the biggest culprits behind muscle weakness and joint pain. These highly processed meats are loaded with sodium, preservatives, and unhealthy fats, all of which can dehydrate muscles, cause inflammation, and drain your leg strength over time. If you eat processed meats regularly, you may notice more frequent muscle cramps, stiffness, and reduced mobility, all signs that your body is struggling to recover. How processed meats harm your leg strength. They contain excessive sodium, leading to dehydration and muscle cramps. Processed meats are extremely high in sodium, which makes your body retain water in all the wrong places. Instead of properly hydrating your muscles, excess sodium pulls water away from muscle tissues, making them tight, sore, and prone to cramping. A study published in the Journal of Aging Studies found that seniors who ate processed meats 5 times per week had a 35% greater risk of mobility issues. They contain preservatives that increase inflammation. Most processed meats contain nitrites and other chemical preservatives that have been linked to chronic inflammation. Over time, this damages muscles, stiffens joints, and slows recovery, making it harder to stay active. If you suffer from arthritis, leg pain, or stiffness, cutting out processed meats can help reduce inflammation and improve movement. They lack the nutrients your muscles need. Unlike fresh meats, processed meats are stripped of essential vitamins and minerals like magnesium, potassium, and B vitamins, which are critical for muscle recovery and strength. Without these nutrients, your muscles fatigue faster, take longer to heal, and become more prone to weakness and pain. What should you eat instead? The good news is that you don't have to give up meat completely. Just choose healthier, unprocessed protein sources that nourish your muscles instead of harming them. Grilled chicken or turkey, lean, high protein options that support muscle growth. Salmon or other fatty fish, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and improve circulation. Lentils and beans, great plant-based protein sources packed with fiber and essential minerals to keep your muscles strong. By making these simple swaps, you can fuel your body with the nutrients it needs to stay active, strong, and pain-free. Real life example, Margaret's story. Margaret, 70, used to eat deli meats for lunch every day, but over time she felt more sluggish and noticed more joint stiffness. After switching to grilled chicken and salmon, she felt stronger, had better mobility, and experienced fewer muscle cramps. Takeaway: small changes, big impact. Processed meats weaken muscles, trigger inflammation, and drain your leg strength. By switching to fresh, unprocessed protein sources, you'll reduce muscle pain, improve mobility, and feel more energized. Now that we've covered all 5 foods secretly weakening your legs, let's wrap up with a quick recap and your next steps. Important warning: before you completely eliminate any food, remember that everyone has different nutritional needs. Not all foods affect people the same way. What weakens one person's legs might not be as harmful to another. If you have underlying health conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or arthritis, always consult your doctor or a nutritionist before making major dietary changes. The goal: reduce, not eliminate overnight. You don't need to cut these foods all at once. Start with small, gradual changes. If you drink sugary beverages daily, swap them out for herbal teas or infused water. If you love fried foods, try baking or using an air fryer instead. If processed meats are a staple in your diet, begin adding more fresh proteins like chicken, fish, or lentils. Small, consistent changes will help your body adjust without feeling overwhelmed. Now, let's wrap up with the key takeaways and what you can do starting today. Key takeaways: avoid 5 foods that weaken your legs. Artificial sweeteners, fried foods, refined grains, sugary drinks, and processed meats. Swap them for healthier alternatives: whole grains, natural juices, and clean protein sources. Small dietary changes can significantly improve muscle strength and mobility as you age. Your next steps: which of these foods surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more science-backed health tips. Know someone who struggles with leg weakness? Share this video with them. They'll thank you later. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.